Good evening. Welcome to the commencement of the Nantucket High School class of 2023. The class officers will be guiding you through our program. Julia Perriner, class scribe, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase del 2023 de la Escuela Secundaria de Nantucket. Los oficiales de la clase los guiarán a través de nuestro programa. Julia Perriner, la escriba de nuestra clase, nos guiará en el juramento a la bandera.
Bem-vindos à formatura do ensino médio de Nantucket do ano de 2023. Os representantes da classe os guiarão pelo nosso programa. Julia Perriner, a oradora da classe, nos conduzirá no juramento da bandeira.
Please join the class of 2023 for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Please welcome Lana Brissett and Kaylee Flaherty Washington, co-presidents of the senior class, to the podium to present the official opening to today's ceremony on behalf of the senior class.
Thank you, Julia. Distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, our remarkable fellow graduating class of Nantucket High School. Welcome and thank you for being here today and all days leading up to this final moment in support of the graduates. It is truly a privilege and an honor to be addressing you all today.
We'd like to first say congratulations to Nantucket High School's class of 2023. Graduating high school is a significant milestone in our lives, and you should all be proud to be here today. Through much hard work, games, practices, performances, homework assignments, tests, and the growth that has accumulated over the course of the past 4 years, you've made it to the end. Congratulations and welcome.
Distinguidos invitados, profesores, familiares, amigos y lo más importante, nuestra clase de graduación de la Escuela Secundaria de Nantucket. Bienvenidos y gracias por estar aquí hoy y todos los días previos en apoyo a los graduantes. Es realmente un privilegio y un honor dirigirme a todos ustedes hoy. Primeramente, nos gustaría felicitar a la clase graduante de la Escuela Secundaria de Nantucket. Graduarse de la escuela secundaria es una meta muy importante en nuestras vidas. A través de mucho trabajo duro, juegos, prácticas, actuaciones, tareas, pruebas y crecimiento que han acumulado en el transcurso de los últimos años, han llegado hasta el final. Felicidades y bienvenidos.
Caros convidados, professores, familiares, amigos e, o mais importante, nossos companheiros de graduação do ensino médio de Nantucket. Sejam bem-vindos e obrigado por estarem aqui hoje e todos os dias que antecederam esse momento final em apoio aos graduandos. É realmente um privilégio e uma honra de estar diante a todos vocês hoje. Gostaríamos primeiro de parabenizar a turma de 2023 de Nantucket High School. A formatura do ensino médio é um marco significativo em nossas vidas e todos vocês deveriam estar orgulhosos de estar aqui hoje. Depois de muito trabalho duro, brincadeiras, treinos, apresentações, tarefas de casa, testes e amadurecimento, ao longo dos últimos 4 anos, você chegou ao fim. Parabéns, seja muito bem-vindo.
Please welcome High School Principal Mrs. Vassell to the stage.
Big round of applause for our officers for getting us kicked off for this evening. What a night, huh? First of all, I just want to say welcome. Welcome, everyone. We are so excited to have this going on tonight and to have our 143 graduates sitting with us today. As I said to them the other day when we started rehearsals, I'm sorry, my voice is about to go. Some of them have had maybe a little bit of an easy path to get to here tonight. Some more difficult. But the most important thing is they're all here. I just want to take a minute to say thank you, gracias, and obrigada. Thank you, parents, families, school committee members, and community members for joining us this evening. Especially thank you for your support in making the last-minute change in the date. I know that caused some strife and a little grief for some of our families, and we're very sorry for that. But we wanted to make sure that we were able to provide the best graduation opportunity for our students that we could. And I think that we have definitely done that tonight. Please accept our apologies for the mistakes that may have happened along the way. I want to thank Renee Manning for all the work she did to get all of the last-minute changes made. So we apologize if your seats may have been messed up, or there was a change, or there weren't enough seats. There are still some empty seats if people need them. And I also want to apologize if there were other mistakes made. But we've worked really hard to bring this to you tonight, and we're very proud of our program. Your graduates have worked very hard these last 3 days, and they are to be commended. This night would not be possible with a few people that I'd like to just take a moment to thank. Ms. Shonda Bartlett, who has been the class advisor all 4 years. Ms. Parsons, Ms. Kayami, and Ms. Delgado, and also Ms. Fusaro, who retired back in February, but she had a huge part in helping out to get everything ready so that we were here this evening. We can't say enough for our facilities crew, for everything that they did to help get our chairs together, get our stage set up and our podium and bring everything out. It's a lot of extra work on top of everything that they do. Most of all, I will say thank you to our teachers who have helped each and every student be here this evening. Some were more difficult than others, but we made it and we got them here. So thank you to our teachers. We sincerely appreciate all your work. A huge thank you to Dr. Hallett and our school committee members for supporting us along the way. And also, you may have seen the beautiful Nantucket book that was a gift to our seniors this year from Mr. Robert Gamby, and we appreciate his gift. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Miss Sarah Dallas for the work that she does every single day to put up with Miss Vassell. So thank you, Miss Sarah Dallas. So without further ado, let's move on. Sierra?
It is an honor to introduce the class salutatorian with the second highest GPA, Ellie Kinsella.
Hey. Hi, everybody. Good evening, parents, guardians, faculty, staff, friends, family, and most importantly, the class of 2023. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Ellie Kinsella, and I'm incredibly honored to be up here speaking to you all today. I came to this school in my freshman year after graduating from the new school in 2019, and let me tell you, my experiences in both schools could not be any different. Before I begin, I'd like to extend my sincerest gratitude to my family, Mom, Dad, Jack, Kate, friends, Kevin, JP, Benton, David, and all of the teachers that I have ever had for supporting me and giving me the means necessary for me to be up here talking to you today. Writing this speech was a struggle for me. I couldn't decide what I wanted my message to be, as I couldn't figure out what would be most prevalent and ring true with the class as a whole. Even still, I struggled to find an overall message that might leave just a few of you thinking, wow, she actually knows what she's talking about. But I am not sure if there is a message that pertains to all of us. I could say that we all must learn to embrace failure, but there are some injustices that come with failure that we simply should not be subjected to accepting. I could say that when we feel like quitting, we must think about where we started, but you 3 months ago might not be striving for the same goal that you now really want to strive for. Reflecting on that idea, that is the beauty of being human. It's the complexity of the human mind and spirit, and the security of individuality. There is no possible way for us to be completely alike one another. There is no one idea or inspirational message I can give you that perfectly encapsulates all of our futures and general selves. I do believe Nantucket, even specifically Nantucket High, is isolated from the real world. So, whether you're headed to another country for secondary education, staying on the island for work, or doing something somewhere in between, I genuinely believe that you are headed somewhere completely different from the life you live now. And while it may be scary, and I'm sure it's uncertain, I want you to know that you're going to learn and grow wherever you may be. I have lived on this island my entire life, and I do not believe a single person when they say that this island does not give you the opportunity to grow. I've seen so many different versions of myself, so many uniquely different people entirely, all without living off of the island for more than a month at a time. Whenever you feel like you're trapped, I want you to reflect on yourself. Where have you been in your past? And more importantly, who have you been in your past? Your growth as a person throughout your childhood on Nantucket or anywhere else in the world means that you can and will continue to grow here, and you can and will continue to grow anywhere else. And that is why there is no one message that will connect us all. I can't say one general thing and have it be relevant to all of us. I have not lived through your phases as you have not lived through mine. I have not seen who you are when you're alone. I have not experienced the silent joys of your life, nor the silent sufferings. I cannot say that the moon is covered in crevices and imperfections because that does not acknowledge the perceived smoothness of a waning crescent. I won't say that everything happens for a reason, nor that difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations, because I can't know if those are really true. All I can say is that when you find yourself lost, reflect on where you've been. Reflect on every single piece of yourself, and if you happen to come to an understanding at any given moment, find a message that suits you best then, even if that message changes with the time as you do. Do not look to what messages might suit other people, as you don't know their phases. Find what suits you best and run with it, because in the end, nobody knows you better than you do. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Hey. Sorry. Thank you, Ellie, and congratulations. At this time, please welcome Nantucket Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Elizabeth Hallett.
Thank you. Good evening to the graduating class of 2023, as well as to your families, your teachers, and others here to celebrate you. Bienvenidos también a nuestros graduados multilingües y sus familias. Bem-vindo também aos nossos graduados multilingües e suas famílias. What a pleasure it is to celebrate you today. You have gotten yourselves to this moment through one of the most challenging times that we have ever experienced in our lives. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves because despite the challenges that you have faced through these last 4 years, you've made it. You rose to the occasion, even far above, to finish out your last year as whalers. Make sure to walk across this stage with pride and maybe a little swagger, because you deserve it. As I was thinking about this group of graduating seniors and what tidbit of wisdom I could share with you today as you set out to achieve your dreams, the two things that kept coming to mind were commitment to self and perseverance. These two qualities are like the dynamic duo that will lead you to success and fulfillment in life. First, let's talk about commitment to yourself. This means believing in yourself, trusting your instincts, and knowing that you have what it takes to make your dreams come true. It's about embracing your unique talents, your quirks, your passions, and using them as your secret weapons to conquer any challenge that comes your way. You have spent years discovering who you are, exploring your interests, and honing your skills. Now is the time for you to take that commitment to yourself and run with it. It means knowing what you want and working hard to get it, and you've already done this. For example, getting the grade that you want in one of your hardest classes, scoring a winning goal on the ice during the hockey quarterfinals, creating something really unique in art class, woodshop, or culinary, landing a really cool part in the school musical or a drama production, playing a solo in the spring band concert, or really nailing that perfect three-pointer on the basketball court. You have shown that if you put your mind to it, you can do just about anything. But let's be real, life isn't always smooth sailing. There will be times when you stumble, face setbacks, and feel like giving up, and that's when perseverance comes into play. Perseverance is like that stubborn little voice inside you that says, "No way, I'm not quitting." It's about picking yourself up when you fall, dusting off, and getting back in the game, even when it feels pretty tough. It's about finding the strength to keep going when the world throws a curveball your way. Think about all the challenges that you have already overcome during your high school years. You started your freshman year together, and then boom, the pandemic hits in March, and then you don't see each other fully in person until your junior year. However, you stayed strong throughout your sophomore year. You supported each other when things were rough during COVID. You encouraged each other to persevere in school, on stage, on the athletic fields, and just about everywhere. You persevered, you were willing to keep going and not give up. And look where you are now. Many of you have applied and were accepted to multiple colleges and universities. Several of you have been accepted into the military, and others are venturing out to explore different career options. I applaud your perseverance and your commitment that has brought you to this day. And don't stop now. The same spirit will serve you well as you step forward into the next phase of your life. Now let's talk about dreams. Dreams are those wild, audacious ideas that make your heart race and make your eyes light up. They are the things that keep you up at night, fueling your imagination and filling you with excitement. Your dreams are your personal roadmaps to happiness and success. So don't let anyone tell you they're too big or they're too impossible. We all know that some of the greatest achievements in history started as crazy dreams. As you leave high school behind, don't let go of those dreams. Hold them close, nurture them, and let them guide your path. Stay committed to yourself and persevere through those challenges that will inevitably come your way. Remember that success is not a straight line, and it rarely happens overnight. It is the result of hard work, determination, and a whole lot of grit. So as you toss your caps in the air tonight and celebrate this incredible milestone, I want you to know that the world is waiting for you. It's waiting for your unique talents, your ideas, and your passion. So embrace your commitment to self. Let perseverance be your driving force, and chase those dreams with all you've got, because I, for one, can't wait to see the amazing things that you will achieve. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of, but just make sure not to forget where you came from and who helped you along the way. Your family, your friends, your teachers, Miss Saradellis, Miss Vassal, and I, and all of Nantucket, we are so proud of you. Graduates, at this time, please deliver the roses to your loved ones.
Thank you, Dr. Hallett. With the highest grade point average for our class, Sarah Swenson has earned the distinction of valedictorian. It is my pleasure to welcome Sarah to the stage to deliver her address.
Good evening. Thank you all for being here. High school has had its ups and downs, but I can honestly say, looking out at this field, that I am proud of my classmates. You have persevered through challenges that previous generations didn't even have to think about, like COVID, and you have done so together. What COVID highlighted for me is how fragile human relationships are, and yet how strong. How important it is to connect and share space with your peers. How important it is to have people you can lean on when things are difficult. If I was here to talk about those people who they've been for me, we would be here all night, so I'll keep it brief. I want to thank my friends. You are some of the bravest, kindest, and most passionate people that I know. You let me sit at your table at lunch on the first day of high school when I was terrified and knew almost no one. I'm still not a fan of big crowds and being the center of attention, but you've changed me so much, allowed me to grow, and the gift that you have given me by being my friend is one that I can never repay. I want to thank my teachers for supporting my interests and igniting new passions, hearing me even when I talk too quietly, and showing me how even math and science can be fun from time to time. Here's to being a STEM major in college. Finally, I want to thank my family, my parents, my brother, and my dog, Tucker. I love you so much, and I would not be here without you. I think that we all have people who we feel like we wouldn't be here without. That means different things for different people, but all of us have had moments where we didn't know what to do, where we were scared, anxious, embarrassed, lonely, and someone reached out their hand and helped us up. There are going to be moments like this in the years to come. We're going off to college, to jobs, to start careers and families, to explore the world. This is wonderful, but also terrifying. As we are graduating on this field, the rest of our lives waits just beyond the fence. The gravitas of this moment is huge. This is one of those times when your chest swells and your heart stops. Yet tonight, hundreds of hearts beat together. Like 100 hands clapping, it is only together that we make enough noise to raise the roof, to blow the windows, and knock out the doors. To use a vocab word from my environmental science class, every time we lock hands with one another, we experience a synergistic reaction. Together, we are stronger than the sum of our parts. I believe the strength of humanity is community. These next steps in your life will be hard, but they will be made easier by those who love you. Those people who you would not be here without, they love you. I feel confident in saying that they are proud of you. We all have the power to change the world. This class is going to do amazing things. But the most important thing you can do is to be that person for somebody else. Be the guy someone else can lean on. When you leave Nantucket High School behind, you will become lawyers, doctors, nurses, artists, fashion designers, chefs, engineers, builders, musicians, and more. But the most important thing you can be is kind. I want to close with a quote from a poem by Mary Oliver because I love Mary Oliver. You listen and you know you could live a better life than you do. Be softer, kinder, and maybe this year you'll be able to do it. I am proud of all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, and congratulations. We are pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Judine Somerville. Ms. Somerville lives in New York with her husband, their two incredible children. She is currently a host and adjudicator of Showstopper, America's Greatest Dance Champions.
She is also a recipient of the Stephen Goldberg Award, as well as the F. Lamett Balin Art Scholarship.
Judine has performed in 5 original Broadway musicals, including the 8-time Tony Award-winning smash hit Best Musical Hairspray, where she was part of the singing trio sensation The Dynamites. Judine is a recipient of the historic Legacy Robe, which is awarded to the cast member who has performed in the most Broadway musicals. She also reprised her role for NBC TV's live presentation Hairspray Live, directed by Kenny Leon and choreographed by Jerry Mitchell. The 2016 NBC sensation featured Harvey Feinstein, Martin Short, Jennifer Hudson, Kristen Chenoweth, Ariana Grande, Andre Martin, Sean Hayes, and Rosie O'Donnell.
Judine's other Broadway credits include On the Town, The Life, Crazy for You, and Late Night Comic. Judine also received critical acclaim for her performances as Rita White in the world premiere of the musical Me and Mr. Jones, starring Lou Rawls, and as Helene in Sweet Charity, starring Donna McKechnie. Her national tours include Barry Manilow's Coco Cabana with Gavin MacLeod and Jekyll and Hyde starring Chuck Wagner.
Among Judine's many television appearances, she has been featured in The Rose Bowl Parade, The Today Show, Good Morning America, The Early Show CBS, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Late Show with David Letterman, and Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Judine has also performed at the Tony Awards, the Jerry Lewis Telethon, the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade, and the Grammy Awards, and presented at the New York Stock Exchange.
Judine has sung the national anthem at Yankee Stadium, the Barclays Center, and Madison Square Garden, and is a former member of the Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. Previously a guest artist at the Lincoln Center's Meet the Artist Series, Judine is currently one of the faculty of the Ally School, Open Jar Institute, and Rosie's Theater Kids. Judine's objective is to educate, empower, and inspire. I guess we should say that one. Okay.
Thank you so much. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee and Quinn, for your kind and warm introduction. Welcome, everyone, to the 2023 Nantucket High School commencement. Superintendent Dr. Elizabeth Hallett, School Committee Chair Pauline Proch, distinguished guests, Principal Mandy Vassell, Vice Principal Jennifer Saradellis, faculty, family, and friends. And of course, the stars of the commencement, the 2023 graduates of Nantucket High School. Go Whalers! I had the amazing opportunity to meet up with a group of students from the graduating class in New York City in April of this year at the Pearl Rehearsal Studios in Midtown Manhattan for an hour-and-a-half class of hip hop. Can you believe it? The vibe was fun, engaging. I thought to myself, wow, they're going with the flow. This is gonna be fabulous. When I glanced, upstage left, there she was, Miss Vassell, getting her groove on, and downstage was Miss McKeever going over choreography and counts with her students, engaging indeed. I knew we were in for fun times. Oh, how can I forget to mention 100% participation, great energy, studio theater etiquette, focus, and most of all, that three-letter word, fun. We had a great Q&A sharing thoughts on life, career, and the pursuit of happiness, after which Ms. Vassell invited me to become the commencement speaker for today's graduation. Woohoo! Now, some of you might think our meeting was a chance encounter. Some may think nothing of it. I consider it celestial choreography. In other words, it was meant to be. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You guessed it. These two passages are from one of my favorite books, Oh, the Places You Go by Dr. Seuss. And no matter how many times I read this book, and I've read it a couple of times, I give it for gifts, Christmas, Easter, Hanukkah, the whole gamut. We know that it really has a great impact on people. Every time I read the book, I always find new and uplifting meaning in the text. Now, whether you're 9 or 90 years young, Oh, the Places You'll Go has a little something, something for everyone. My humble beginnings growing up in the Lafayette Gardens housing projects in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, has led me to spaces and places that you can only dream of. I remember my 12-year-old self sitting in the kitchen watching our television that rested on the top of our Maytag dryer as tears rolled down my face. I was watching the big, fabulous opening number of the Tony Awards. The kicks, the lights, the costumes. I was just like in awe. My mom happened to walk into the kitchen and saw the tears and asked me, "What's wrong?" I took a breath and answered, "I have to be there." "Where's there?" my mother asked. "Broadway." My mother took a beat and said, "You can be any place and become whatever you want to be. The sky is the limit to what you can achieve." And although she has passed on, she's always on my shoulder. And I thank her for those words because they have catapulted me into this amazing life, and I'm so blessed to have it. The moral of the story, everything is possible when you believe, and more importantly, you believe in yourself. I am so glad I attended the baccalaureate service last night. I was blown away by the words of encouragement from Susan Hochwald and Father Max Wolf, definitely dropping gems of truth and knowledge. And let's not forget the wonderful, empowering speech by Mr. Norton, English teacher. Clap it up, clap it up. He's fabulous, and I just met him yesterday. How about that? Not just any old English teacher, a beloved, amazing English teacher, as you saw from the applause. The student readers were Abby Weisentanner, Ella Scott, and Ian, who was on the trip to New York City, and he read, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." And let's not forget the wonderful music played by Joe Hammer. I left the church thinking to myself, I hope both the graduates and families feel the love that is being offered in this church and community. It is so very important. And I'm so proud to see the many cultures that are here represented at Nantucket High School. I feel that students feel both seen and heard, which in this world is very, very important. Now I'm gonna love on the graduates a little bit. A special shout out to the 5,463 community service hours logged. Clap that up, please. Letters for Rose, where letters were written to the elderly. The Diversity Club, Cultural and Climate Club. We can truly say Nantucket High School students are good stewards of society. Isn't that important, everyone, parents and family? We also want to thank our parents and family for supporting your students. That's really, really important. All the while, struggling through a pandemic and witnessing a race reckoning with George Floyd. And in spite of it all, you are here today with your families by your side for this momentous occasion, which brings to mind the saying, it's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with what happens to you. Graduates, all right, clap it up, okay. Graduates of the class of 2023 here at Nantucket High School, my purpose here today is threefold: inspirational, informational, and aspirational. I want you to leave here this evening knowing the sky is the limit to what you can achieve. I want you to leave here and I want you to know that you can go confidently in the direction of your dreams and really live the life you imagine. I'm a witness. All of your hard work is already paid off, but you got a couple more steps to go, okay? For some, the road ahead will be straight. It'll be a straight shot. For others, it'll be full of zigzags, twists and turns, slips and falls, dead ends. Fear not. Just like Mr. Norton said last night in his speech, don't panic. Same thing. As we say in the theater, take a breath, take a beat, take the moment, recalibrate. You are built for this. This adversity, this disappointment, you are built for this. And on this road you are traveling, there are different stops, which may include college, the workforce, the military, and entrepreneurial endeavors. Go for it. Don't even look back. You are more than capable of creating amazing, amazing work in the world. You're built for this. Find out what you love in life, and you never work a day in your life. I'm gonna say it again. Find out what you love to do in life, and you never work a day in your life. I can honestly say that. Singing, dancing, acting, and making people feel confident where they are in the world and meeting people where they are in the world and able to take them forward is my greatest achievement, and I'm so blessed to be able to have that skill set. Now, if you're unsure about your next steps, go with the flow, and you will find your flow. I'm gonna say it again. If you're unsure about what you're gonna do, these next steps, go with the flow, and then you'll find your flow. Trust your process and know that you are where you're supposed to be. And if you look around and realize this ain't your jam, not your people, move with grace, positivity, and move on. Don't get stuck. You will land, I promise. In closing, I'd like to share with you a poem that when I start to go a little left of center, that I start to think that it's not working all that great, it's not moving fast enough, I should be there, this poem comes to mind. It was written by the great poet Langston Hughes. Anybody know that name? Okay, all right. I'm happy. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow. Class of 2023, believe in the power of your dreams, and most important, believe in you. Thank you. Sierra.
Thank you, Ms. Somerville, for joining us today. Please accept this small whaler gift as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
At this time, Dr. Hallett, School Committee Chairperson Proch, and distinguished school committee members, it is my distinct honor to present to you the Nantucket High School class of 2023. All grades, credits, and senior obligations have been checked. We have confirmed that the class members before you have met all requirements for graduation. Dr. Hallett and Chairperson Proch will now confer the diplomas with assistance from Assistant Principal, Miss Jennifer Sarah-Dallas. This is what we came for. All right, now you're good. Okay, we ready? All right, row one. Lana, come on up further. Come on up. No, come up halfway. Yep, come on. Yeah. Right there. We know that everyone's excited to see your senior, your graduate, receive their diploma. We ask that you remember that we want to make sure that all family members hear their child's name also. Ready? Lana Ashlyn Brissett. Kaylee Janae Flaherty Washington. Ciara Tiana Barnett. Julia Moore Parenter. Quinn Fredrickson Keating. Sarah Grace McGrady Swinson. Ellie Brenda Kinsella. Adriana Daisy Abreu Garcia. Manuel Amante Burgos. Oscar Bluska Ambrose. Yancy Arana. Emily Arnaud Estrella. Xiomara Barrera Reyes. David Freeman Bechtold. Dylan Parker Bell. Arlen Benavides del Rosario. Ashley Benavides del Rosario. Daniela Alejandra Benavides Reyes. Vincent Carl Benoit. Nashawn Benson. Jack Billings. Abigail Rose Borneman. Kira Luna Bocas. Richard Philip Brannigan III. Eliza Savannah Brown. Kipper Bacino. Olivia Rose Burden. Betsy Calero. Michael Jr. Calvo Martinez. Jean Paul Karen III. Okay. Row 2. She's still handing out envelopes over there? You're still handing out envelopes over there? Love you back. Yeah. Jeremy Joseph Casp. Rushanique Dejanay Cespedes. Eda Nilsson Ariel Chacon Abrego. David Antonio Chacon. Christian Chavez Chacon. Ruby Alejandra Chavez Valle. Nadia Chavez. William David Cimitaro III. Samantha Alexandra Cisneros. Gillis Meehan Cocker. Sawyer Corby. Joseph Alexander Costanzo. Samuel Cade Chrysler. James Sean Cronin. Olivia Corinne Davis Fee. Gabriella Fitzpatrick de Almeida. Eduardo de Oliveira. Sophia Marisol Darris. Diogo de Lima Diaz. Nick J. Dyan. Rex Yeager Blount Dixon. Brian Dos Santos. Ruben Eldridge. Mitzi Janeth Espinoza. Brandon Falconer. Jancy Ferreira Rosario. Jahan Fitzfritzen. Anthony J. Fox. Griffin Evan Fox. Okay, row 3. Eli Carol Fuller. Ariana Sofia Garcia Castillo. Adrian Devon Wardell Gary. Tyler William Gibson. Stella Marlon Glowacki. William Lewis Greeter. Hunter Neil Gross. Kenya Alexandra Guzman Rivas. Catherine Nicole Hall. Curran Davis Hatch. Maddox Alexander Henson. Johan Manuel Jimenez Agramonte. Lydia Ann Johnson. Evan William Sherwood Keeler. Nuri Minhavar Lemus. John T. Levesque. Nelson Alexander Lima Mateo. Adriana Alicia Lopez. Colin Robert Lynch. Natalie Karen Mack. Miley Managit. Audrey Bo Manning. Julia Myra Marks. Sarah Elizabeth Marshall. Andrina Lorraine Marzullo. Abigail Elizabeth Mason. Kareem Anthony Maxwell. Caden Tavish McEachern. Nathan Joshua McLean. Liana Marie Merlos. Okay, row 4. Misho Alexandrov Manevsky. Levi Scott Mogensen. Talia Tierra Moore. Nathan Marcelo Morash. Sean Patrick Murphy. Erickson Jan Nilsson Nerea Vasquez. Kalina Alieva Nacheva. Argelis Nunez Hernandez. Margaret Nora O'Keefe. Romario S. Pattyfoot. Melissa Palencia Lemus. Jose Antonio Partida. Oscar Alexander Pleites Palencia. Jeneth Elizabeth Portillo Pineda. Eder Jesus Posada. Ashley Quijada Escobar. Catherine Ramirez Arevalo. Juan Diego Ramos. Aiden Jude Rainey. Chelsea Elizabeth Regalado Pena. Casey May Riseborough. Brian Rivas. Justin Alexander Rothke. Jefferson Steve Romero. Shadia Dina Sabra. Ella Jane Scott. Olivia Ray Scott. Kevin Gustavo Serrano. Emma Jacqueline Smith. Paris Armani Spalding. William Stokes III. Row 5. Luke David Stringer. Aiden John Sullivan. Hannah Mae Sullivan. Julia Anna Sweetlick. Jack Keever Sylvia. Ingrid Lucila Tejada. Our next diploma will be awarded by the graduate's mother, school committee member Esmeralda Tejada. Martinez. Kelsey Jonelle Tejada. Ronan Oman Tejada. Aquino Ronaldo Christopher Thompson. Wes Lyon Thornwell. Natalia Elizabeth Tejada. Lily Torres Acosta. Ava Marie Wade. Nina Walder. Carson Frederick Wellington. Ryan Weldon. Ian James Williams. Aisha Williams. Owen James Wilson. Middle name? Abigail Wisentanner. Grace Catherine Worthington. Stephanie Abigail Zavala. There's one in every crowd, isn't there? Gabe Zinzer. Thank you, Dr. Howlett, Chairperson Proch, and Ms. Sarah Dallas. So I just have a couple of final remarks for this class. I'm not going to lie, I wrote a speech, but I can't do it. I'm not going to, I'll do it. When you spend as much time with the group of students that we do, saying goodbye is always hard. Some of our students come back, we see them, we hear from them, and some we don't. Not because they don't want to see us and not because we don't want to see them, because that's just life, and that's what happens. And 4 years ago, probably just about this same week, you were finishing up middle school. You were saying goodbye to Cyrus Pierce, and you were getting ready to start high school. Now, I wasn't here with you for that first year, but we got to know each other after that. You started high school trying to figure out, how do you navigate this new experience? How do you navigate high school? What choices will you make? Who will be your friends? What clubs? What organizations? What purpose will you have in high school? What classes will you take? What electives? What will be your favorites? Lots of choices, lots of decisions. Each of you have proven that you figured out the solution to your journey through high school, and that's why we're here tonight. You ventured through the halls of Nantucket High School, completed the required academics, and made the choices that worked best for each of you. Some of you followed a path that may have been laid down by graduates before you, but some of you made your own path. Some listened to the advice of your parents, your teachers, your friends, your counselors, and some of you listened to that voice inside you, and you listened to your own advice. Either way, you did what you needed to succeed. You are here on the threshold of the next phase of your life. Know that as you transition into the next part of your journey, you have a cheering section here at Nantucket High School. You have the opportunity to write your next chapter. What will it be? Will you go to college, technical school? Maybe you're going to enter work. Maybe you'll start your own business. Maybe you're going into the military. Or maybe you'll take a year and travel so that you can make an informed decision about what's the best choice for you. Whatever it is, choose what makes you happy. Choose what fulfills your inner being and what gives you reason to get up each day. Make the most of the life you are given. And remember that life is full of wonder, which is defined in many ways. It's a noun when you feel surprised by the wonder of what's going on around you. When I wonder where you will be a year from now, it's a verb. I wish you the wonder of learning something new every single day. I wish you the wisdom to know that you are the wonder of your own life. I wish you the strength to investigate the unfamiliar of what lies ahead. Be brave, try something new, and don't be afraid that you may learn from failure. Most of all, no matter the challenges ahead, pick yourself up. Keep going. Always, always love yourself first. You have proven that you can do this by being here tonight. And most of all, remember, if no one else tells you, Miss Vassell loves you and that you are always a Weller. At this time, your class presidents, Lana and Kaylee, would like to come up and have their closing remarks.
As we turn the page to adulthood and go our separate ways, Lana and I decided that for our final remarks, we'd like to share some advice that has guided us through the past transformative years that we hope you can take with you on your future endeavors.
As we know and have witnessed firsthand, our world is constantly changing and evolving. In our lives, we will be presented with challenges and setbacks. We will be presented with opportunities. Being able to adapt and accept will be crucial in a world that is ever changing.
We have had the honor of seeing our classmates, teammates, and teachers shine during some of the toughest experiences in our lives, which has been truly inspiring. To have witnessed and been part of the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and everything in between, throughout it all, with the support of our friends, teachers, and families, we are proud to say that we have been able to adapt to the circumstances and feel ready to continue on into the future, ready and prepared for everything.
As you react to the challenges presented to you, proactively seek out the opportunities given to you. Embrace the discomfort that comes with change. Embrace the uncertainty, for then you will grow immensely. In life, you will have goals. We do have goals. Inevitably, we will at some point reach the goals we have set for ourselves. It is at this point that we hope you choose to never settle.
Keep alive your goals and aspirations. It is important to have a plan, but we urge you all not to get too attached to this plan. As you go on your own, let yourself make mistakes. Let yourself learn and understand that no one has a plan that they have stuck to their entire life. When you find yourself confused or lost, remember that those moments are sometimes where you will learn the most.
Growing up on Nantucket is a truly unique experience. How do we explain to a stranger what it is to grow up on a 14-mile island 30 miles out to sea? How do we explain how this island has raised us? I don't think we can. But in short, Nantucket is in us. Whether the next step is traveling, going off to college, or working, we will always have Nantucket, the community that has shaped us, that has seen us grow up, that has been there for us. And even if we never step foot on the High Line or steamship again, Nantucket will always be within you.
This past year, most of us had the privilege of reading Hamlet by William Shakespeare. We were left remembering a famous quote of his, "This above all, to thine own self be true," written over 400 years ago, and it still stands. If you only remember one piece of advice from the speech, we hope you remember to be yourself, always. We believe in our class. We are a group of individuals with an incredibly diverse array of talents and traits. It took all of us together to make it this far. With confidence, we can say that we are poised and ready to go out into the world and make it a better place. We will take our unique perspective of island life, which can be isolating and lonely at times, and show the universe how that same challenge could bring strength of character and conviction to our work and relationships.
For the past 18 years, we've had a path to follow. preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school. And during each of these phases, we couldn't wait for the next step. But now here we are, about to take our own path. For the first time in our lives, we decide what to do. With this, we urge you all to take this opportunity and run with it. When you see yourselves becoming uncertain or waiting for something to happen, remind yourselves to take a moment, realize where you are, and enjoy the present moment you find yourself in, knowing the best is yet to come. We can confidently say that we are proud of Nantucket's class of 2023 and truly look forward to what the future holds for all of you. Good luck and thank you.
Congratulations on making it to where you are sitting this evening with your diploma in hand. Please move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left to indicate that you are a graduate. May I ask the people that are over here please scooch over? And would our faculty please make our receiving line? You guys should be applauding for your teachers. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Congratulations to the class of 2023. You are now the 2023 alumni class of Nantucket High School. Woohoo! Back row, on your way out. Thank you all for coming this evening. We appreciate you joining us.